Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Area 58 for hosting this opportunity for me to introduce myself to those who may not know me. My name is Germain, and I'm running for a 5-year seat on the planning board. I've been a resident homeowner in Carver since 2000, starting out in North Carver, and in 2006 moving to my present home on Pine Street across from Edaville. I previously had the pleasure of serving for 2 years in the ZBA, 3 years on the Council on Aging Board of Directors, 5 years on the Conservation Commission, the last 2 years of that as their vice chairman. Presently, I'm the chairman of the Finance Committee, a position I've held since joining FinCom 6 years ago. It is my term on FinCom that was primarily the reason for seeking a position on the planning board. This year has proven to be a financially difficult year for our budget. Let me explain. Carver receives revenue from 4 sources. Tax levy, which is what we pay in property taxes. Local receipts, which is made of excise tax, personal property tax, license permit, fees, meals, etc. State aid. That's primarily for the schools with some direct aid to the town for roads and grants, etc. And then smart new growth. Perhaps the one item that while it will not lower taxes, it contributes greatly to reducing rising taxes. I believe that Carver needs smart, careful new growth that is most beneficial to the town and has the least impact on town services. Obviously, that would be commercial applications in properly zoned commercial and industrial locations throughout town. Every additional smart growth dollar is a dollar that needn't be raised by the taxpayer. I'm not in favor of uncontrolled building just for the sake of raising money. I love the rural character of this town, which is the main reason I moved here in the first place. The current planning board makeup is, in my opinion, not operating in the best interests of the town. They seem adversarial, condescending, and almost hostile to developers coming before them. The actions of excessive continuances and delays resonate throughout the building community. I've had potential developers mention that they will not come to Carver until things change. It's just too costly to try to get a project done here. These delays result in tax revenue being lost or at best delayed. I believe everyone coming before the board with a potential project should be met with respect and a desire to see the project permitted and completed as soon as possible, provided, of course, it conforms to zoning and includes all approvals from all other boards, committees, commissions, and departments involved in the permitting process. Over the past years, our new growth has been anemic, averaging around 400 to 450,000 a year. Projects and developments that should already be on the tax rolls are still caught up in delays in review. We have buildings built that will not appear in the tax roll until next year. These buildings, had it not been for delays, would have already been on the tax rolls. This is not just good business practice for the town. To clarify, I'm not in favor of runaway new growth at any cost, but smart, careful, controlled new growth expedited in an efficient manner. I like developers to desire to do business in Carver and welcome in the appropriate areas that are zoned for it. Not all will get approved, but if they don't bring a project to the town, then there is nothing to approve or deny. It is unfortunate that Hillwood decided not to build here. After a long and arduous process that included $7 million in mitigation agreements directly to Carver. In hindsight, we can all see delays cost developers money, and sometimes they reach the decision to just stop the project. Timing is critical. We have a $33.4 million tax levy, and when added to inflationary costs to the town for day-to-day services, it becomes clear that smart new growth can help significantly offset that impact. In closing, I'm asking for your consideration and your vote for the Planning Board on April 27th, 2024. Thank you.